BlackRock just dropped a statement that could change the trajectory of finance as we know it. On April 1st, they announced that every stock, bond, fund, and asset class can be tokenized. That's not just a vision for the future anymore. It's happening now. And whether we realize it or not, Ripple is playing a critical part behind the scenes. That XRP surged over 6% today, hitting 2.17, outperforming Ethereum, Bitcoin, and even Dogecoin. Meanwhile, the markets are absorbing waves of new developments. Tether just minted another billion USDT and used it to buy nearly 9,000 BTC. That's $735 million pumped directly into Bitcoin. The connection is clear: new liquidity, strategic accumulation, and an upward move in price. But there's a catch. BlackRock now owns 5% of MicroStrategy, the company run by Michael Saylor, a vocal supporter of Bitcoin and a known critic of XRP. This complicates the potential for a BlackRock-backed XRP ETF. If they're heavily aligned with Saylor's BTC-first strategy, they may be hesitant to embrace XRP directly. It doesn't mean it won't happen, but it raises questions about timing, intent, and priorities. At the same time, BlackRock's indirect ties to Ripple are impossible to ignore. Through Ondo Finance, a BlackRock-affiliated firm, Ripple is actively involved in tokenizing U.S. Treasury bonds on the XRP ledger. This is real infrastructure being built. In January, Ripple announced their partnership with Ondo Finance to tokenize T-bills using Ripple Dollar as the bridge. They even enabled 24/7 minting and redemption capabilities on-chain. Add to that Craig Phillips, a Ripple board member with a history at Morgan Stanley and BlackRock. Add to that Ondo Finance, tokenizing over $160 million in real-world assets. Add to that the SEC being pushed by BlackRock leadership to accelerate tokenization approval. Every piece fits the puzzle. And then you've got signals of a broader economic shift. Today, Hooters, a major U.S. restaurant chain, filed for bankruptcy. One more sign of looming recession. Meanwhile, tomorrow marks a critical day as reciprocal U.S. tariffs take effect, likely triggering heightened volatility across markets. If you think this week has been active, buckle up for what's next. XRP remains front and center. Its real-world utility, existing partnerships, and quiet integration into legacy financial infrastructure continue to evolve. Ripple isn't making noise for attention. They're making moves that matter. And as traditional finance finally steps into blockchain through tokenization, XRP and its ecosystem are already prepared. Stay sharp, stay focused, and start thinking bigger. What role will XRP play when every asset in the world is tokenized? What happens when utility becomes the standard, not the exception? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you've been following these moves, what do you think is next? Do you believe the XRP ETF is just delayed, or are we looking at a different play entirely? Let's keep this conversation going. See you in the next one.